book. Why don't you actually? Noble can do this too. You over there?
I'll hold up.
Okay, so the first thing you do is, there's a long, detailed explanation that's given in this book, Sat Kriya Sartapika by Gopal Bhatt Goswami. This is all the rituals that are performed by Vaishnavas. He's one of the 6 Goswamis. So Padmanabha Goswami wrote the shorter version of this. So there's always different things that you can do. So we're going to do the shorter version of this marriage ceremony. So the first thing is that the pedigree or the lineage is described of both the bride and the groom. So we'll hear about Tulsi now from Dr. Anna.
All right. Asta Namastava, 8 names of Tulsi Devi. Vrindavani, one who first manifested in Vrindavan. Vrinda, the goddess of all plants and trees. Even if one Tulsi plant is present in a forest, it can be called Vrindavan. Visva Pujita, one whom the whole universe worships. Pushpasaraj, the topmost of all flowers, without whom Krishna does not like to look upon other flowers. Nandini, seeing whom gives unlimited bliss to the devotees. Krishna Jivani, the life of Krishna. Vishva Pavani, one who purifies the 3 worlds. Tulsi, one who has no comparison. Anyone, while worshipping Tulsi Devi, chants these 8 names will get the same results as one who performs the Asvamedha Yajna. Thank you. And one who on the full moon day of Kartik, Tulsi Devi's appearance day, worships her with this mantra will break free from the bonds of this miserable world of birth and death, and very quickly attains Golok Vrindavan. On the full moon day of Kartik, Lord Krishna himself worships Tulsi Devi with this mantra. One who remembers this mantra will very quickly attain devotion to Lord Krishna's lotus feet.
Okay, so Andy's going to read about
The glories of Shalagram Sila. It is written in the Gautamiya Tantra that merely by touching a Shalagram Shila, one becomes freed from the sins of millions of births. So what to speak of worshipping him? By Shalagram Puj, one gains the association of Lord Hari. The Magga Mahatmya of the Padma Purana describes the glories of Shalagram Shila in the many verses that follow. By worshipping Lord Hari and the Shalagram Shilas decorated with chakras, one constantly gains the merit of performing 1,000 Rajasuya sacrifices. Even a person attached to the formless Brahman mentioned in the Vedanta will develop attachment for the Lord's devotees if he adores a Shalagram Shila. As the rubbing of 2 wooden sticks brings out the dormant fire within, so too by constant worship of Shalagram Shila, Lord Vishnu will manifest. Even sinful people will, with no qualification for performing pious activities, will not see the abode of Yamaraj, the Lord of Death, if they worship the Shalagram Shila. Worshipping Shalagram Shila is more satisfying to Lord Narayan than the worship of his deity form, along with Lakshmiji in the temple. By adoring Lord Hari and the chakra of a Shalagram Shila, one receives the same benefit as performing the Agnihotra sacrifice and giving the whole world with all its oceans in charity. The lowest of men covered by lust, anger, and greed will attain the highest abode of the Supreme Lord Hari by worshipping Shalagram Shila. One who adores the Shalagram Shila as Govinda will never fall from the heavenly planets up to the end of the universe. Even without serving holy places, giving in charity, doing sacrifices, or studying the scriptures, persons who simply worship a Shalagram Shila will still achieve mukti. By worshipping Sri Krishna and a Shalagram Shila, even a sinful person becomes free from the fear of residence in the lowest hell and being reborn as an insect or an animal. If, however, a Brahmin who is properly initiated and learned in prescribed mantras does the puja of a Shalagram Shila, he will attain Lord Hari's transcendental abode without a doubt. In Kali Yuga, if a devotee with a surrendered and loving mood offers a bath, flowers, lamps, food, prayers, and kirtan with sweet music for the transcendental pleasure of his Shalagram Shila, he will eternally enjoy sublime spiritual happiness in the association of the Supreme Lord Hari. In the Kartik Mahatmya of the Skanda Puran, Lord Shiva tells his son Kartikeya, "Know that the entire 3 worlds along with their moving and non-moving beings always live with me in Shalagram Shila. One who sees, bathes, worships, or offers obeisances to the Shalagram Shila will receive the same piety as doing millions of sacrifices and giving millions of cows in charity. Even if a person full of lusty desires or without any bhakti bhava worships the Shalagram Shila, he will still receive the mercy of Lord Narayan. One who simply remembers, worships, meditates upon, does kirtan before, or pays obeisances to Shalagram Shila will become free from all sins, even the sins of killing millions of people. As deer flee upon seeing a lion in the jungle, so all types of sins run away from one who sees the Shalagram Shila. As the rising sun dispels darkness, so too the Shalagram Shila removes all sins from the devotee who simply offers him obeisances. Even if a person lusty or angry by nature worships Shalagram Shila with devotion, or even carelessly, he will get liberation. Those who speak Hari Katha in front of Shalagram Shila need not fear Yamaraj or repeated birth and death. And Kali Yuga, one who devotedly worships Shalagram Shila with prayers, kirtan, and musical instruments will live eternally in Haridam.
So can you tie the Kanka Bandhanam on? This is actually tied on Lord between the two wrists of Tulsi. Do it symbolically, meditate on.
So from here to Krishna?
Just meditate on doing it. It goes on his right wrist and her left wrist.
Other wrist. Just do this. Ooh.
Okay, now you do meditate on putting the oil on the wrists of both of them. Same with this Chandan. We'll pass that around later for the devotees. So now the garlands go on. Actually, first Tulsi garlands is her husband, Lord Vishnu, and then you exchange them. Actually, they're going back and forth 3 times. She puts it on him, he puts it on her, and then they exchange them, and they do this 3 times. So you can meditate on doing that. Yeah. It's called Mala Dharana, exchanging of the garlands. Tulsi is the first to go, and Lord claiming her Swayamvara right. Okay, next thing is the cinder. Cinder I'm anointing the bride with the cinder. On his behalf, mark. So on behalf of Vishnu, Tulsi, Vishnu, Kanil will do this. So you mark her leaves and upper trunk with cinder 3 times. He is claiming her as his own. Om Cinder Iva Pradvane Sugamaso Vata Pramiya Patayanti Yadeva Pitashya Dar Aruso Navaji Kasta Bindam Umivi Vinmana. Okay, now the next thing is the Mangala Sutra. This is a locket with Radha and Krsna inside.
That's beautiful.
Because Tulsi, she's always meditating on the 2 of them, so this goes on Tulsi. So Noble could put that on her. Mangalyantanu Nananena Bharta Jiva Adhetunaya Kante Bandamani Subhage Sa Jiva Sadadashatam. So this is like the wedding ring in the West. You know, this is a symbolic of a woman being married to her husband. You get it on?
Yeah.
The next thing is called Vastra Bandhanam, tying the cloth, making the bond strong. So we have this little red down here. This goes around Vishnu, and you can tie it to Tulsi's sari. Some of this water gets sprinkled on here, tying the knot. The next thing, actually we do this twice, so everybody can take some in their hand. offer some pot rice. We do this now and we do it at the end. Pass it around. It's called Lajahoma, offering the puff rice for the longevity of the husband and the fertility of the wife. This ritual is done to pray for the well-being of the bride and her future offspring, as well as prosperity and happiness for the family. Okay, so just put a little bit of time and just do it. Omidam Ashmanam Aroha Asmena Tvam Stivabhava Vishantam Apadrasya Machatvam Ishatam Hatai. Mount the stone, and like a stone be steadfast in devotion at the feet of the Lord. Annihilate those who would dare harm you. May you never fall under the influence. So the last thing we'll do here is take, Penny, you can take Vishnu. We're going to do 7 steps. We'll come 7 steps forward. So each, you take Vishnu, and then you take Tulsi. You come around the front here, and just take short steps and chant these mantras as a blessing. Can you do it with this?
Maybe they should stand in the front, take them from the
There you
front.
Go around this way.
Around this way?
Yeah. Okay. Come on. She's not tight enough. Stand in front here. Okay, stand back.
Krishna, Hare
So you
Krishna.
stand right there. You stand here and Tulsi's over there. Tulsi. Yeah. Go back a little bit. Okay. This is called Satpadi Grahanam, the symbolic taking of 7 steps representing 7 great sacrifices of Vivaha. The couple takes 7 steps towards symbolic of the journey of life which they're beginning and in which they will be inseparable companions. Each step is sanctified with a blessing. Okay, the first step. Om Ekam Ishe Vishnu Twa Nayatu. Take 1 step. Second one. Om Dviye Ujje Vishnu Twa Nayatu. Take a step. May Lord Vishnu lead you to power. The first one was may Lord Vishnu lead you to strength. The third one. Om Trini Vrataya Vishnu Twa Nayatu. Take a step. May Lord Vishnu lead you to uphold your vows. The fourth one. Om Chatvari Mayobhavaya Vishnu Twa Nayatu. Take a step. May Lord Vishnu lead you to happiness. The fifth one. Om Pancha Pashubhyo Vishnu Twa Nayatu. May Lord Vishnu lead you to plenty of cows. Take a step. Number 6. Om Sadvayas Posaya Vishnu Twa Nayatu. May Lord Vishnu lead you to multiplying spiritual wealth. And last step. Om Sapta Sabrabhyo Hutrabhyo Vishnu Twa Nayatu. May Lord Vishnu lead you to maintain these 7 sacrifices. So now taking the hand, the bride and the groom join hands together. The groom formally accepts the bride and takes her hand while reciting ritual formula. Meditate upon their holding hands and recite the following. For good fortune, I join your hands so that you may obtain old age in the company of your husband. The 4 Kumaras have given you to him for performance of household duties. Be gentle-eyed, protecting your husband. Be kind to the animals. Be good-minded and beautiful. Be the mother of heroes, mother of life, and dear to Lord Krishna, bringing the highest happiness. In this way, be good to us all, both man and beast. May Vishnu generate progeny for you. May Lord Krishna keep you together until old age. Enter now your husband's house with auspiciousness. In this way be good to us, both man and beast. O Vishnu, impregnate her, make fine, strong sons in her, put 10 sons in her, make 11 men in their house. Be the ruler of your husband's father, be the ruler of your husband's mother, be the ruler of your husband's sisters, be the ruler of your husband's brothers. May your heart be fixed on life's higher goals. May your mind follow after that of your husband. With body and soul be devoted to his words. May Lord Vishnu join you together. Okay, now we shower with the puffed rice. Who's got the puffed rice? You want to stand back?
Yes, sir.
Okay, throw all the rice.
Hare Krishna.
Lord Vishnu ki jai!
Radharani ki jai! Tulsi Visnu ki jai! Haribo.
Haribo.
Haribo. Haribo. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Radharani ki jai! Om Hashem Vivaha
Sometimes you can be missing his
Kamani
spiritual benefit.
Astu tat sarva achidgram Krishna Krsna prasadata yat kinchit chagunyam chatam tatosha prasamanaya Shri Vishnu smaram karomi. Okay, we can start Kirtan now. May all deficiencies in rules and activities of the Vivaha ceremony be absolved by the mercy of Lord Shri Krishna and his devotees. I now remember that Supreme Lord Vishnu in order to nullify whatever faults there may be in the proceedings. Tulsi Visnu Vivaha ki jai! Tulsi Vivaha Krishna ki jai!